Suprabhat. So, in this class, I continue what yesterday I did, okay, up to that the formulations of simplex linear programming problem, and we enter the problem inside the simplex table. Only up to that, yesterday we have completed. And today we continue that one. We try to solve the problem. Okay? So, never forget that formulation is very important, and step by step we proceed our work. And then after that step, yesterday problem is this one I have written here, and after this how we proceed ahead, just I am going to teach in this video. Okay, here Cij and variables are here in the body. We place the value, and after this we need to calculate here Zj we need to calculate, and one row we form here Zj row we form. So we write here Zj in table number 1, Zj we write. So how we calculate Zj? We calculate Zj by multiplying this coefficient by this value, column value. Okay, so Z1 for this column we calculate Z1. Okay, you need to show in the side. Okay, never forget this one. If you do not show this calculation, then your marks will be reduced. Be careful about this one. So we should show the calculation in the side. 0 into 15 is equal 0 into 15, and after that 0 plus 0 into 10, this is equal to 0. Similarly, this one, second one is Z2. This one is Z1. Z2, you same. 0 into 1 plus 0 into 1 is equal to 0 you get. 0 you get. Just first two columns calculation you show. And then you write similarly. We can obtain values for remaining Zj you write. Remaining Zj, so all value obtained here 0, because these two values are 0. Okay, after calculations of Zj, next column you form, and this column is this column. We can write Zj minus Cj. Now next row we form and calculate the value Zj minus Cj. Zj is, these value are the Zj, and Cj, these value are the Cj. So you subtract Cj from Zj. 0 minus 3, 0 minus 5, 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0. Okay? Now in the case of maximization problem, this problem objective function is maximized. So in the case of maximization problem, just we select the maximum negative value. Okay, greatest negative value. Greatest negative value is this one. So this column is known as key column. This is key column. You put in box, and box you form and you put in box. This is key column. And after identifying key column, you need to calculate ratio value. So in this column you calculate ratio value. So how we obtain ratio value? You just divide this Bj, okay, 15 in first row, 15 is there. You divide 15 by 3. 15 by 3, that is 5. And another is 10 by 1, that is 10. Now which one is minimum? Minimum positive ratio, just you identify. Out of this ratio value, minimum positive value is 5. This is 5 is the minimum positive value. So you concentrate towards the minimum positive value only, okay? And then this, which value is minimum, that row we consider as key row. This row is key row. Now, all that the work in table number 1 we finished, and we need to form another table, table number 2 we need to form. Okay. Now, table number 2, next row we form table number, next table we form, that is table number 2 you write, and format is same, not different. Some value are different. Okay? Same format. So this one xi, this one bj, this one cij, same. And you write the value 3, 5, 0, 0, same. x1, x2, s1, s2, that is the same. And then after this, after writing this, you should be careful. Yeah. So this column is key, this row is key row. And then this variable, s1 variable, is replaced by x2. So you write x2. Here key column is here, and then it indicates that we should replace s1 by x2. So x2 we write, and x2 bring coefficient, its coefficient together. You have 5 you write. And next one as it is s2 and 0. Okay? This one. Understood or not? Okay, this is key column, this is key row, and then this key row indicate that we should replace s1, and key column indicate that we should replace s1 by x2, and then coefficients of x2 it brings together, and coefficients of s1, that is take out, s1 take out. Okay, this one. And then now at first you calculate the value for key row. Key row you need to calculate. So this one is the key element. First row key element is 3, and you divide all these key row element by 3, and you can get new element for table number 2. And 15 divided by 3 is 5. And then 1 by 3. This is 1. This is 1 by 3. This is 0. Okay? And this is very easy. Okay, just we divide all elements of key row by key element. And next one, this one, just one rule we should keep in our mind. That rule we should keep in our mind, and that rule I am going to tell you. Okay? Okay, for second non-key row, calculation will be just inside. I am going to write you. I am going to write. At first, you copied all these elements. 10, 1, 1, 0, 1. And minus, 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 minus. Okay? Minus you write. And after that, what we minus? This key element. R2. Key elements of R2 is 1. So, you subtract 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 from all. And then multiply by. And then multiply by. So, we multiply by these individual elements of R1 of table number 2. That is 5, 1 by 2, 1, 1 by 3, and 0. So, what value you will get? This is 5. And here, this one is 2 minus 1, 1 by 2. 1 by 2. This is 0. This is minus 1 by 3. 1 by 3, and this is 1. Okay? Now you copied all values. 5, 1 by 2, 0, minus 1 by 3, and 1. Okay, finished now. Now, similarly, you calculate ZJ. ZJ, okay, ZJ, this is 25. Okay, this one 1 by 5 by 3. 5 by 3. This one 5. This one 5 by 3. And this one 0. Okay, similarly, as previous, we write ZJ. Okay, now after that, what we will do? We will do ZJ minus CJ. We calculate ZJ minus CJ another column. Now this table I erase. Okay. Now next row we form, that is ZJ minus CJ. ZJ minus CJ, here what you get? Here is 5 by 3 minus 3. Okay? 5 by 3 minus 3, that is 5 minus 9 divided by 3. And that you will get 4 by 3 minus 4 by 3. Minus 4 by 3. Here 0. Here 5 by 3. Here 0. Okay? Now, optimum solution is not obtained in this table because one value is negative. So, we need to calculate. We proceed our calculations. Up to that, all ZJ minus CJ should be positive and 0. Otherwise, we continue to calculate. So, this is, here one value is negative, so we continue. And next table we need to form here. Okay? When up to when we proceed. up to when that the Zj minus Cj row should have all values 0 and positive. If any negative value is there, we proceed ahead. Now, proceed ahead is here ratio value you need to calculate. Ratio value. Now you calculate ratio value. Ratio value is ratio value. Here ratio value is just now this column is the key column. Now key column, these elements are the key element. You divide 5 by 1 by 3, that is 3 by 5. Okay, 5 by 1 by 3 is 15. That is 15. 15. And next you have 5 by 1 by 2, that is 10. Okay, finish. So minimum positive ratio is this one, 10. So this column you consider key, this row you consider key row. Key row is this one. Now next table you form table number 3. Table number 3. Okay, Cij, Xi, Bj, 3, 5, 0, 0, X1, X2, S1, S2. Now, just at first, you make calculation on R2. So, calculations, at first, this X2 and 5, as it is you write, and here, this S2 is replaced by X1. X1 you write, and coefficient 3 it brings. Okay, X1 brings his coefficient 3. Okay, now you calculate at first for R2. You divide this 5 by key element. Key element this one, 1 by 2. This is 10. And this one is 1. This one is 0. This one is minus 1. And this one is 2. Okay. Now for R1, in the same manner, okay, previous what we done, okay, in the same manner, this is, and you write the value, this value, 5, 1 by 3, 1, 1 by 3, and 0. Now you subtract key element. Okay, what is key element? 1 by 3 is the key element. 1 by 3, 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 and into, now you multiply by the corresponding element of R2, that is 10, 10, 1, 0, minus 1, and 2. Now simplify. If you simplify, then 15, this is 10. 5 by 3, you will get the value. Here, this one is 0, this one is 1, and this one is, this one plus, and 2 by 3. 2 by 3, and this one is also minus 2 by 3. Now you copy the value, 5 by 3, 0, 1, 2 by 3, and minus 2 by 3. Now in the same manner, you proceed ahead. in the same manner, steps are same, not different. Now ZJ you calculate, ZJ 25 by 3 plus 30. 25 by 3 plus 30 means 90. Okay, 90 plus 25, 115 by 3. 115 by 3, this value, and this value is 3, this value is 5, and this value, okay, this value you calculate 5 into 2 by 3 minus 3, and LCM 3, 10 minus 9 by 3, that is 1 by 3, 1 by 3. And here, what will be the value? This value is minus 10 by 3. And after that plus 6, that is 18. 18 minus 10, 8 by 3. This is 8 by 3. Okay? Now, you calculate the value Zj minus Cj. Okay? Zj minus Cj. This is 0. This is also 0. This is 1 by 3. 1 by 3. This is 8 by 3. So all the elements of Zj minus Cj are 0 and positive. So in this table, optimum solution is obtained. Okay? No element is negative. All elements are 0 and positive. So further calculation is not needed. Optimum solution is obtained in table number 3. So you write one language there. All elements of Zj minus Cj row are positive and 0 in table number 3. Therefore, optimum solution is obtained in table number 3. You write. And optimum solutions are, now from this table we can identify optimum solution. So this value, okay, this value in optimum table is the value of objective function. Objective function's value, that is Z. Z is equal to 115 by 3. Now, variable x1 is 10. x1 is equal to 10. Just in this table, okay? x1 is equal to 10. x2 is equal to 5 by 3. x2 is equal to 5 by 3. Here is no s1 and no s2, so you can write s1 is equal to 0, s2 is equal to 0. So this is the solutions of the given problem. So in this way, we can identify the solution. So it is not difficult. After conducting some steps, same steps repeats. If you are familiar about those steps, then I think you can proceed further. Not difficult for you. Okay, thank you for today, and we will meet in next class.